It doesn't look like it's those. Man, I don't know. And we gotta... Okay. Ring the bell. Alright, so we'll go to the Mythos phase. Every person and object you can see is suddenly surrounded by a nimbus of silver light. This affects people in the outdoor. Nobody's outdoors, thankfully. The mob moves 2 spaces this way. Alright, the deep one moves 2 and will attack Joe Diamond. The deep one makes a hideous croaking sound as it jumps at you, tearing with its many rows of sharp teeth. Suffer 2 damage, strength negates. Come on. Do I want to convert that? Nah, I'll take 1 damage. Demoralizing injury. You gag at the scent of your own blood. Damn, so we suffer an additional face down horror and then flip this face down. Damn, now he's really insane almost. Fuck. So we have to do a horror check too. The deep one scratches at itself idly, then tosses aside what seems to be sloughed off skin. Oh, that's awesome. As it lands at your feet, you realize that the skin is human. The exact same shade as you. Suffer 2 horror, will -1 negates. So, only 2 dice. He can reroll 1. Ooh, luck. Wow, he needs help. Alright, so that's it for that. Investigator phase. Alright. Alright, so we're in some trouble. We gotta get out of here. We've got enough evidence. So we've got to find a fog bell. So let's have Mandy use the holy water. We can discard a horror. Become focused and then discard this. We can discard this card to flip all search ones to successes. And for her other action, I would say we'll move up, try to get to that, try to find this bell and then the dock to get the hell out of here. Alright, meanwhile, Joe Diamond's going to have to fight this deep one, I think, just to get out of here. He's been doing good at fighting, so we'll try it. Your opponent rushes forward, and you lift your blade to receive the charge. Ugh, Will, I need 2 successes. That sucks. Why does it have to be Will? Alright, so got 1. He'll reroll 1. I'll burn it. I'll burn my last clue for that. If you pass, you hold steady and your foe runs in your weapon. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage. Ow. Only 1. Alright, we'll attack it again. You try to sweep your enemy's arms aside while stabbing with the other hand. Strength, we need 2. Got it. If you pass, the maneuver leaves your foe wide open to your cruel blade. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test results. So 3 more. Mythos phase. The corridor in front of you twists and stretches on forever. It is impossibly long. Impossible. Each investigator in a hall or alley suffers 2 horror will negates. In a hall or alley. So we're okay. She's in a corner. Oh, it's a hall corner. Yeah, hall. Okay. Suffers 2 horror will negates. Come on, Mandy. Ooh, 3. She's okay. For now. The rioting townsfolk beat the walls of the buildings with boards and bottles. The sound of shattering glass pierces the fog and reverberates through the walls of the hotel. Darkness overtakes the alleyway as the lights are smashed. Place darkness in each space in the alley too. Then each investigator suffers one face-down horror. Fuck. So, Joe Diamond's 1 away from becoming insane. And Mandy is 3 from it, so... Man. This is not going well now. We gotta get out of here. Damn, they made this one so hard. I don't like that the mob is affecting us even though they're not near us. It's kind of frustrating. Innsmouth mob moves 2 spaces toward the alley corner 2. The deep one will attack. A guttural sound escapes the deep one's throat as it gazes at you. Its throat bulges for a moment before it spits a frothing stream of salt water into your eyes. Suffer 2 face-down damage. Agility negates. Come on, Joe Diamond. So he's good. But yeah, now he's going to take a horror check and die horribly. He's going to go insane. The deep one's gills flare and its musculature seems to ripple beneath its wet, scaly flesh. It begins to slam and claw at the ground in a fury. Suffer 2 horror, will negates. Yeah, so he's obviously going to go insane. No, wow. Not yet, he's holding on. Holding on to sanity. I don't know how. Alright, man, we gotta get out of here. You know what? We're not gonna get out of here unless we kill this thing, so Mandy will move in. I'm gonna have her attack with the shriveling spell. We gotta kill this stupid thing. You press your palms together tightly and whisper over them the arcane words, lore of a 2. Okay. Son of a bitch. If you fail, you pull your hands dramatically apart to no change, and flip the spell you attacked with. Man. Alright. As you lower your hand, you see a putrid sore on your palm. Suffer 1 face-down damage. Then discard the spell and gain another shriveling. I think I'm going to use it again to kill this stupid thing. Alright, let's try it. Attack with a spell. Or no, she can't, because she moved. Oh, man. Okay, we'll attack it with Joe Diamond. Try to get rid of it. You swap your weapon from hand to hand, circling your foe and looking for an opening. When you find one, you lunge forward with diabolical speed. Agility +1. Ooh, so 6 dice. We'll re-roll this one. Ooh, and the 6th die is a hit. 5 successes. Take that, you son of a bitch. The monster suffers damage equal to your test result. Yes! Wow, we killed the deep one. I can't believe it. Man, that thing was kicking my ass. Okay, so that was Joe Diamond's 1 action. We'll go ahead and trade with the other action. So we'll give Mandy a ritual dagger. Let's give her the puzzle box. And just for the hell of it, we'll give him all the evidence stuff. And the key. Well, now Mandy will hang on to that key. He's going crazy. You never know what he'll do. Die horribly. Mandy Thompson's limbs are wrenched into impossible angles by an invisible force. She suffers 4 damage. Ouch! Strength +1 negates. That's right. We'll spend a clue to flip that one. So she suffers 2 damage. Ouch. She's 1 away from full damage. Okay. So she got gut shot, you become stunned, then discard the card, and lightheaded, you flip one horror face up. Luckily we get to discard a wound, so that's something. Okay, we flip that horror face up, we got a minor shock. Got like 3 of those so far. Okay, so we're basically gonna die. It's definitely happening. The mob moves 2 spaces toward the street. So it's coming around. Okay, investigator phase. Alright, so we're basically dead here. And insane, if we don't get the hell out of here. Nothing we can really do to heal much. Joe Diamond could use his bandages to get rid of his 2 damage. He's only got 2, but he's doing okay with physical damage. Let's just get the fuck out of here. 1, 2, 1, and then we'll investigate that. See what's over on this street. At the end of the beach, there is a small step up to a wooden dock. We'll reveal it. The back of the building overlooks the sea. On the eastern side of the building, a long dock stretches out into the bay. Place the rental dock and dock 2 tiles as indicated. Right there we got a number of rowboats are stacked on the dock. So there's a search token here. An explore token. A small boat rental stands on the dock, but it looks to be closed for the night. Yeah, no shit. At the end of the dock, an unlit lantern hangs from one of the supports. Place a search token. Okay. So, unfortunately, I think we still need to find that stupid bell. On the other side of the rental dock, an alley curves around the building and out of sight. Oh, man. We gotta find this stupid bell, too. So maybe it's down there? I don't know if it's on the dock. Well, it didn't mention it, so no. God, I hope it's not way over here. Or here. Okay. So that was Mandy's turn, right? Or no. She's still got 1 move, so we can move there. I'm going to have her go up. She's got an oil lamp. Maybe she can light that lamp up there. Joe Diamond will just move. He'll just move up along the dock. Yeah, that's it for that one. When the scream begins, you believe it to be a human being, crying out in fear. By the time the last echoes die, you can only conclude it is some sort of wild beast, far closer than you would like. Each investigator suffers 1 face-down horror. Damn it. I don't like how it won't let you resist it. Okay, so Joe Diamond just went insane. So we'll discard all that, because those were all face down. And he's going to get an insane condition. That's great. Okay, so if he suffers horror again equal to his sanity, he's eliminated. We got spread the truth. No one believes you, but you have seen it. The truth is out there. He becomes Agent Mulder. You do not win the game as normal. Instead, you win only if the investigation is complete and you have 2 or more evidence unique items. Otherwise, you lose the game. Okay, so he's got the truth. He's got all that with him. He's got, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 evidence. So we're good. We're good. Come on. We can still do this. Having circled the building, the mob smashes the windows of the hotel and throws a torch inside in an attempt to smoke you out. Place the torch common item as indicated. Damn, these fuckers aren't playing, man. So there's a torch. They threw it in here. Fire from the torch spreads quickly and soon the hotel is ablaze. Place fire as indicated. Well, it wouldn't be a game of Mansions of Madness without me burning everything down, so this is happening too. They move 2 spaces this way. As the Innsmouth mob continues its rampage, one of their numbers slows to a stop, looking curiously about for signs of your presence. Spawn a maniac in their space. So another maniac shows up. The maniac moves 2 spaces toward the nearest investigator. So I'm assuming 2 spaces towards us. The nearest one would be through that barricade. So what's its brawn? It's got a brawn of a 2. This monster converts all search to success while attempting to destroy a barricade. Oh, that's awesome. I forgot to look at the back of these. So brawn of a 2. Oh, he got through that barricade. So that barricade's gone. And I'm assuming he can move after that. No horror checks. Alright. So Joe Thompson is insane, but it's not, or Joe Diamond is insane, but it's not as bad as it could be. Let's have Mandy go up and light that. A large, unlit lantern hangs from a creaking support. You can light the lantern if you have a light source. We'll light that lantern. You light the lantern. It burns brightly, its light piercing through the fog. Out in the bay, you see a light flash twice. If you can signal the boat, you could escape. Become focused and discard this search token. Let's have Joe Diamond go here, reveal that. An alley next to the building leads to the street. You're down a dark alley to the east of the building. Place the alley corner 1 and alley 1. Notice a stack of several crates. Place a search token. Another door leads to a tower that stretches high above the rest of the nearby buildings. Place an explore token as indicated. Okay, so that's got to be the fog bell. But these goddamn mob is moving down there too. So I got to get there before it. Okay, so he can move there with his other action. Let's explore. The door leads to a tower that stretches high above the rest of the nearby buildings. The door is secured with a tarnished silver lock. Oh, that sucks. A silver lock. We don't have a silver key. You know what? I'm going to risk it. Joe Diamond will move there. We'll have to talk to that person. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's that agent. I don't know what else to do. Maybe it's a key. They have a key. I don't know. So that's our actions for the round. Mythos phase. If that mob gets to him, he's dead. The fire spreads. Place fire in a space adjacent to a space containing fire. So the fire is going to go this way. Choking smoke rolls off the flames, engulfing you. This mythos event affects each investigator in a space containing fire. So nope, nothing. As with one voice, the mob cries out in a language you do not understand. In response, a repulsive creature emerges from the water. So a deep one spawns over here. Damn it. Someone in the mob seems to realize your plans to use a boat to escape. The crowd begins heading to the docks to stop you once and for all. One of the locals breaks away from the mast to circle the building in the opposite direction. Spawn the child of Dagon as indicated. God. Can you guys just let us go? Okay, there's a child of Dagon here. Okay, the Innsmouth mob moves this way. God. So the maniac's still coming. So it'll move 2 this way. So it's supposed to be going around the building, right? No horror checks. Oh, yeah, against the mob. The mob hoists an effigy on high, and then another, and another. The pit of your stomach falls out as you realize these effigies are crude renditions of you and your family. Suffer 2 horror. Will negates. Alright, Joe Diamond. Damn, he doesn't have any clues. Well, that sucks. I can re-roll one. Nope, nothing. Suffers 2 more horror. He just loves that horror. So he's got 4 sanity left before he's eliminated from the game. Okay. Investigator phase. Let's try talking to this person and pray that it's something useful. A young boy peers into the alley from a side door. He seems to be curious what all the commotion is about. We'll approach him. You ask the boy for help. Influence. He's got a 3. Man. Got 1. The boy shakes his head and slams the door. Discard this person. Help me, somebody help me. God damn it. This is ridiculous. So we need a silver key. I have no idea where to get it. We can't escape until we do it. So Joe Diamond's going to have to just run for now. I think we need a silver key to ring that. I think that the tower is obviously going to be where that is. So somehow we got to get a silver key, then go back here, avoiding that and that and that. It's not looking good. Oh, and there's a child of Dagon down here too. Yeah, it's not looking good at all. We're going to die. Pretty sure. I think for now, if I just come down here... That place is locked. I can't imagine there's anything great in there. It's a rental boat. Rental shack. I don't know if it's worth... I can at least click on it and see if it's anything. The front door to the boat rental building was once painted a happy blue, but is now cracking and peeling to reveal gray wood beneath. We could explore it. I guess I'll try it. Someone has left the light on inside the boat rental. You spot the rental logbook open on the table in the middle of the room. Place a search token. Yeah, the rental logbook is probably just going to be more evidence, I'd imagine. You can move 1 space in. Would they have the key to the tower, maybe? Well, let's try it. Let's go in. Mythos phase. Fire spreads. Okay, this mythos affects each investigator in the alley, 1, so that's there. We're good there, thankfully. The Innsmouth mob moves 2. Maniac moves 2. Yeah, so it can attack Mandy. The Maniac strikes you repeatedly in the gut with many fists. Suffer 3 face-down damage. Strength negates. Got 1. If you suffer 2 or more damage, 1 strong arm wraps around your neck. Become restrained. Okay, so Mandy gets an injury now. That was her full health. So, alright, so Mandy can't perform the move action more than once each round. And she's restrained. The deep one moves 2 spaces, so it'll move to attack. Child of Dagon moves 2 spaces. And then it moves 2 more, because it's an asshole. We have to resolve a horror check. So Mandy will against the Maniac. The lunatic is having a loud and screaming argument with no one that you can see. Will 2. I'll spend focused on it, just so that we can get 2 successes. If you pass, you ignore it. Okay. Then Joe Diamond will against... which one? The mob. One by one, the crowd drags out one of their number and, giggling, murders their former ally while you watch. Suffered 3 horror, will +1 negates. Man. Can reroll 1. Okay, so he suffers 1 face down horror. He's halfway to being eliminated for horror again. Okay, Mythos phase is over. We're definitely going to lose. It's almost like this one, you have to explore every space, but they don't give you time because the mob... this one's too hard. What's going to happen is that mob's going to catch up with Mandy because she's not going to be able to get away from that maniac. If I go up there with Joe Diamond, it'll get him because he'll move in, attack it. Whether he kills it or not, the mob will get him. Oh, it's going to get Mandy anyway because she can't move. She will attack that guy. Try to clear a path for Joe Diamond, I guess. Attack with a spell. Under pressure, you struggle with your arcane knowledge, attempting to recall the appropriate words and gestures to shape the magic. Lore of a 2. So she got it. If you pass, you manage to make sense of the information flowing around in your mind, and with impeccable form you conjure the power you desire. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's spend one of her clues to convert one of these to a success, that one, and then it'll take damage equal to shriveling plus the damage. Then we'll flip the spell. So this thing's going to die. Shriveling. You feel for a moment as if the strange boils and lesions have taken hold within your brain. Suffer 1 face down horror. Then discard it and get another shriveling. Okay, so she's 1 away from being insane. Killed the maniac. Get a shriveling spell. Another one. Yeah, but... so she's gonna die. She could... I might as well try to search that, I guess. Just to see if I get anything. I don't know what good it'll do at this point. Logbook is full of neat handwritten notes concerning who rented which boat when. You search through the logbook looking for anything on the Marsh family. Yeah, so we don't even need to do that. She's gonna die to that stupid mob. Okay. I guess we just do it because there's nothing else we can do. Two. I'll spin a clue. Why not? Because she's gonna die. Damn it. As you page back through the book, you find entries every single week showing a member of the Marsh family taking a boat out to Devil's Reef. Each entry has an annotation detailing strange and exotic treasures brought back on the return journey. Gather the incriminating evidence and 1 clue. Yeah. That doesn't help. But his best bet is to just move back through here, trying to hide from monsters. I guess I'll come out the front here and then go through to these areas. Try to explore these. Try to find that key. That silver key's gonna kill it. Alright. Mythos. Fire spreads. Have it go in this hall, because I don't think I'll need to go there. Well, you never know, actually. We'll have it go through that wall. Trio of stars drifts, rather than falls from the sky. This Mythos event affects each investigator in an outdoor space. I know it's outdoors, but she's inside that shack. And he's inside there, so role-playing. No effect. The Innsmouth mob moves 2 toward the rental dock. So yeah, it gets Mandy, like we knew it would. Anyone in their path is swept along with the tide of bodies. Each investigator shared a space with the Innsmouth mob during their movement. Okay, so they don't. Attacks each investigator in a space, so they'll attack her. The riot moves with unclear purpose, but you just happen to be in the path of its rampage. Strength 2. No, she didn't get it. If you fail, the mob picks you roughly up and carries you away. Suffer 3 face-down damage, then move to the monster's space. Okay, so 3 face-down damage. So she's halfway to being eliminated from damage. The mob reaches the docks and begins smashing and burning the rental boats. If you do not escape soon, it will be too late. Place fire as indicated. Oh, awesome. So there's fire there. The deep one moves 2 spaces toward the nearest investigator. Okay, so it's her, I guess. Child of Dagon moves 2 spaces. She's got to do a horror check. So that's going to be against the mob. No, Mandy. The crowd calls out your name, and then a litany of what unspeakable profanity they intend to visit upon your person. Nice. Will of a 2. Let's spin a clue for that. Okay, if you pass, you remind yourself that they have to catch you first, which they did. Alright, that's the Mythos phase. Our best bet is to try to evade. I don't know how that's gonna go. Let's see. So she's gonna start in fire square. Okay, it's only when she moves into a square or performs an action in the square. She's gonna suffer a damage. So let's try to evade with Mandy. That's her only hope. It's not gonna happen, but let's try it. 2 members of the mob attempt to hold you down while another tries to kick you. Agility 2. Come on, Mandy. Spend 2 clues, 2 successes. She's down to 0 clues, but she evaded. Wow, okay. So she's going to take a damage for moving into there, but I don't care. 2. Being wounded, she can't move again, so let's just do the puzzle box just for the hell of it. Sliding the panels around in an attempt to open the box. Okay, so observation. Let's do it. So she's got 5 moves. Let's see here. So we got to get that over here. Slide this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then boom, boom, and we should be good. So next turn we can solve it if she's still alive somehow. Alright. Alright, new life, man. We can do this still. We can. I'm shocked she escaped. Let's move Joe Diamond. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna try to backtrack to these. Hopefully find what we're looking for. Okay. That's the Mythos phase. Or that's the investigator phase. Over. Mythos phase. Fire spreads out of control. Fuck you guys. Let's have it burn all these monsters up. We hear a splash, and out of the dark, a gall-dripping black fluid flies furiously at your face. Wow, okay. This Mythos event affects the investigator in a beach, dock, or pier. So we're good there. The Innsmouth mob moves 2 spaces toward dock 2. Dock 2. So it moves that way? Okay. The mob begins tearing apart the dock. In moments, it will be too late to escape. Each investigator suffers 1 horror, then flips 2 horror face up. So Mandy goes insane. Misery loves company. They are laughing at your misfortune, you can tell, but they will not laugh for very much longer. Only if the investigation is complete and 1 or more other investigators are wounded or insane. So she could do that, but it's going to be too late. Now they're tearing apart the dock, these fucking assholes. So Joe Diamond gets another, and they'll flip 2 face up. Minor shock and panic suffer 1 additional face down damage. Then flip this card face down. 4, 5. So he's 1 away from going insane. The deep one moves 2 spaces. So it's going to take a damage for starting there. It'll move after, well, actually, it'll go after Mandy, right? 1, 2. So I think they take damage when they move through it. That damage. Child of Dagon moves 2 spaces. So 1, 2. It'll take 2 damage. She has to make a horror check against that. The Child of Dagon. The deep one scratches at itself idly, then tosses aside its skin. Yeah, same one. So suffer 2 horror, will -1 negates. Okay, so she suffers 1 horror. Frayed nerves. You breathe deeply, but it fails to restore your calm. You feel as if the slightest thing will push you over the edge. Keep face up. Roll 1 fewer die while resolving a will test. Okay? Mythos phase, but it's too late to escape. Yes, Joe Diamond can move here. It's, like I said, he'll try to investigate that, but I don't know how he can escape now. She will move 2, and then I'll just do the puzzle box. We'll see what we get from it. So this will go over, that over. Got it. With a quiet click, the last panel slides into place, and the wooden lid of the box pops open. The box is lined with velvet and holds an old key ring and some oddly colored gold coins. Gain the old keys and forensic evidence unique item and 1 clue. Old keys is not silver keys, unfortunately. For our turn, I guess through the house. Mob is completely surrounded and mostly destroyed the dock. That was your last hope of escape. The investigation is not complete. There we go.
Realizing you intend to escape, the mob descends on the docks. They tear planks from the wharf and set fire to the boats. With your only escape cut off by the crowd, You flee inland, running through the claustrophobic streets. Suddenly, you're confronted by a large group of shambling locals who descend upon you. Countless slimy hands pin you down and bind your limbs. Once secured, you're dragged through the streets towards your gruesome fate. All the while, the locals stare after you with large, unblinking eyes.
Okay. That's the end. So, unfortunately, Mandy Thompson and Joe Diamond are dead now for our campaign. They survived the first investigation, but not that one. So, we'll discard those two and continue the campaign, hopefully soon. So my thoughts on this one, full disclosure, I've played it 3 other times. Amazing as far as story goes. I love the mob and all that, like moving around and destroying stuff and the terror of it. This one's too hard. We've lost every time. Eventually the mob will get you. I feel like you have to have the perfect exploration early to beat it. And because things change, you're not going to know what that is. So, it's just too hard. If that didn't need another key, yet another one, then we could have beat it. We would have beat it. But, as you can see, like, I explored most of the board and still didn't get that key. So this one's just too hard. It's awesome and fun, and it's trying to beat it is great, but it's too hard. It's just too hard. So I guess it fits. You know, the Innsmouth story is pretty depressing, and there's really no hope in it. So it kind of fits. But the main character in that did escape, so well, anyway, we'll move on to the next story. I've actually never played the third one, so that's going to be fun. It's going to be all new. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you soon with the continuation of the series. Watch us for more videos, blah, 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 blah. Thanks.